Good morning, everybody, and Happy New Year. This is our first class of 2021. Let's hope that the rest of the year is a good one. This is the Walnut Lodge, Volant location, Saturday morning, 8:30 flow. So this class just keeps going. Next week, actually on Sunday, I'm going to publish the schedule for a 4-week interim January term, but I'll just let you know that we're going to do some intensives, and then hopefully by the end of that we'll kind of have an understanding of what's going to happen from there on out, but we'll see. So look for the schedule tomorrow. I'm also going to do a little video infomercial, and I'll publish that on Sunday also, so by the beginning of the week you can have an idea of what's going on. All right, so today, being that it's the first class of the new year, I'm going to start that off with a series that I call Monday. We won't need really any props unless you have difficulty forward bending, and then grab a block. Most of this flow is pretty meditative. It's a very slow, gradual work into actions of the spine, standing. It can be really difficult. If you'd like to do the back bends more than what I'm demonstrating, please feel free to go down all the way to the floor with your head. Joanne, if you're out there. I know Millie is out there and Corey is out there. So thanks you guys for being here. And just always remember, if you're not there, then I'm not here.
Lisa's here.
Oh, and Lisa. Hey, Lisa. And Joanne is here. All right, so I know I have 4 of you guys. Happy New Year to you. All right, so let's get going. We're going to start just in a child pose. Just to sink back into the hips, knees just a little bit open. Sink back. Relax your spine. Drop your head. Just a couple of nice big inhales.
See the front of your mat.
What?
Let me fix this so you can see the front of your mat.
Now wait a minute. Can you see my hands?
No.
Because I'm going to be standing most of the time,
Okay.
except for this little beginning. Inhale, lift up. Tuck your toes. Press back to a down dog, and then just switch your weight to your right leg and do a nice little calf stretch. You can let that left leg relax. Feel your fingers, and then use the exhale to just push the energy through the torso back to that right sit bone. Keep that right quad lifted. And change to the left leg. Press through, pull that quad up. And then press through both heels. Couple, just kind of get it. Maybe bend the knees a little bit and push your chest towards the floor as you exhale. Just feeling that nice line from the hands through the armpits to the sit bones. And then walk your hands and feet together. We want our feet parallel, but they don't have to be touching. All right, so you might, I have about 3 or 4 inches between the balls of my feet and about 5 or 6 between the heels. So just kind of hang, let the knees be soft. This is the exhale position. On the inhale, we're going to push from the balls of our feet through the top of our head, straighten our legs, and send the torso out, arms to the side, and then exhale, just fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale. 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 Coming up a little bit higher with the torso. Lead with the sternum. Inhale, push, high corner of the room. Exhale, feel the fold. Inhale, push the chest, slight upper back extension. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Make sure to drop your head at the bottom. Inhale, scoop the chest up. Exhale. Inhale, scoop. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Now coming all the way up, reaching the arms back. Inhale, chest forward, arms back. Flip them over, stomach lift. Come all the way up, upper back only. And then exhale, arms, head, upper back, knees, curve. Inhale, lengthen, and up. Exhale, over. Pull the stomach, make sure that your low back stays nice and long through that curve. Inhale, push, and up. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen, and reach. Exhale, go through the pieces. Inhale, scoop the chest so that when you arrive at vertical, the chest is lifted. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen and up. Exhale, over you go. Inhale, lengthen and up. exhale, over, inhale, big breath, up, exhale, let the movement exhale the body for you, inhale, lengthen, and up, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, and up, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, and lift, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, and lift, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, lift, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, and lift, exhale, over, inhale, lengthen, and lift. Stay there. Press through the feet, pull the stomach, drive the sit bones. Just breathe your chest up. Keep the low back long. Take an inhale, and then on the exhale, pull your stomach. Let the arms circle back. Inhale, let them come up. Exhale, circle back. Chest keeps going straight up. Stretch your neck. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Inhale up. Come to vertical. Drop your chin into your chest. Arms to the side. And then slow roll down. Feel the weight of your head. Feel the neck stretch, upper back, keep your stomach lifted. Go through the low back place, knees soft, all the way down. And then hands out in front just a little bit. And stretch your legs to straight. Pubic bone to collarbone keeps reaching forward. Just a nice easy forward bend. And just make sure your hips are over your ankles. And that you feel the push from the balls of your feet up the backs of your legs through the torso to the sternum. Try to feel that back as straight as you can get it here. And then if you're having trouble with that, just come up. Because we work that flat back. Hopefully you were scooping the chest forward on all of those movements. There are quite a bit of them. And we're going to do one more here. So take the sternum, push it forward, kneecaps up, come all the way up, arms up, and then arms down. All right, so we should be a little warm. Actually, I'm a lot warm. So we're going to put our feet together. Feel the thighs roll in, pelvis down. Now, if you can't get your feet together, get your knees together. What we're looking for is a nice inward rotation. Of course, you can do that with your feet wider, but we're trying to get maximum rotation of the thighs, and sometimes that is a little easier with the feet together. It also makes the balance harder. All right, so this is called Monday because there's a little bit of everything, but the first part of it is just all about the spine. So we did those nice big movements. Now what we're going to do is segment. So this first section is just upper back. We worked that a bit, now we're going to work it a little bit more. So take your hands behind you, interlace your fingers, and then stretch the arms to straight. Drop your chin. Keep your stomach lifted. Your hands are basically on your sacrum and the glutes. So use those arms to push down into the sit bones, and that'll keep that low back long. Now keep the chin down on the first couple, and for those of you that are tight in the shoulders like me, we're just going to use this first part to open the chest. So every time you inhale, pull the shoulder blades together and push the hands down on the inhale, and then on the exhale, lift your stomach up and drive your sit bones. Just breathing as big as you can into the chest. Move it with the inhales, forward, out, and up. No neck. Just keep going at your own breath pace. Now, as you're working this first part, feel the shoulder blades pushing into the back, trying to feel the tips of the blades trying to come underneath the chest. Now we're going to add a head to this. So just lift your face up, look to the high corner of the room. Then inhale, push your chest forward, out, and up. Exhale, pull the stomach, drop the sit bones. Inhale, push. Exhale, pull stomach. As your chest goes higher, inhale, push. Your focus will go higher. Don't kick your neck back. Keep your head on your spine. Inhale, up. Just keep pushing the sternum. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, blades under. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, up. Exhale. Release. Come to vertical. Open your feet. Just to relax the legs. Drop your chin. And then round just your upper back. And so when you inhale, Push that breath right between your shoulder blades. Let that upper back open a little bit more. And then when you exhale, let the weight of your head and arms just pull you into a little bit more of a curve. Just the upper back. And roll yourself up. Hands back behind, this time prayer position, reverse prayer, but low. Put the heels of your hands at the top of your sacrum. Pull the legs back in. Roll the thighs. Drop the sit bones. Pull your stomach. Lift your chest. Open your elbows. Drop your chin. Now we're just going to breathe that chest forward. So for people that have that tight arm line from the shoulders down to the little finger, this first part is your opportunity to relax that. And then feel how the line from the little fingers through the forearm up to the shoulders, feel how that affects the chest. Sometimes you have to just be very still and then really pay attention to your breath and see how that breath travels through this shape that you've created. Feel your thighs rolling in, feel the sit bones going down, feel your wrists starting to relax if they're tight. Elbows are opening. As you open the elbow, you can feel that drag through the pec line of your chest because you're still trying to get that chest forward, out, and up. Now, lift the focus, high corner of the room, stomach up, tailbone down, trying to get a little higher with the chest. Inhale, forward, out, and up. Exhale, tailbone down. Inhale, forward, out, and up. Exhale, lengthen the spine. Inhale, push the chest up. Exhale. Inhale, chest goes up. Exhale. Inhale, chest goes up. Exhale. Inhale, 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 push. Exhale. Inhale, release the arms. Head comes to vertical. Open the feet. And round forward again. This time shoulders, and then let the waist get involved. So my sit bones are still going straight down. My pubic bone is lifted. I feel like I'm going up and over something at my waist. And roll yourself up. Head last. Pull your feet back together. Interlace the fingers. Stretch them to straight. Open the chest. It's starting to feel better. Now, this only has one part to it, so we're not going to drop our chin and lift the chest. But if you have neck issues and even the extended neck, not dropping back, we're just extending it, if that bothers you, then just keep your chin dropped the whole time. All right, stretch the arms to straight, roll the shoulders back, press through the feet, pull the stomach, drive the sit bones. Take your focus up, and we go. Inhale, push the chest forward, out, and up. Exhale, tailbone down. Inhale, push it up. Exhale, tailbone down. Now keep going, thinking that you're just pushing your sternum straight up to the ceiling. And then on the exhales, from the middle of those shoulder blades down to the tailbone, you're just trying to lengthen the back. So that means a lot of stomach. Keep going. Last one. Come to vertical. Release the hands again. Open the feet. And we drop. Head, shoulders, upper back. Again, just to the waist. Not here very long. Keep the stomach lifted. Really try to find the drop from the rib cage through the arms and your head. And roll up. Really feel the integration of that back line as you roll up. The difference between extending out in the beginning and the rolling up here, completely different movements to arrive at the same position at the end. All right, so one more of those, but with our hands back into that reverse prayer. I like to do these twice for the tight wrist chest people out there, because when you get to the second one, your hands feel way better. The chest is a little more open. All right, so again, we're not doing this first part, just going right to the second part. But people that have neck issues, just keep your head dropped down. So first, roll those thighs in, feel the stomach lift, drive the sit bones down, and we go. Inhale, chest, forward, out, and up. Exhale, pull your stomach as your hands press down onto your sacrum. Inhale, straight up away from your sacrum. Exhale, tailbone down. Long back. Again, inhale, straight up. Exhale, stomach. Inhale, straight up. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, feel the lower ribs go up. Keep them up there. Exhale, pull your stomach without dragging them down. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. There we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Release the hands. Open the feet. This time we're rolling all the way down. So consciously segmented. Head. Shoulder. Stomach lift. Ribs. To the waist. Feel the curve. Knees are soft. And then just let yourself go from the sockets. Hang. Keep the knees bent so you're folding into your thighs. You can wrap and pull if you want, but knees stay bent. Sit bones go back. Now, release the pull if you were doing that. Drop your tailbone down. Pull your pubic bone up into your spine. And then feel the energy just uncurl the spine from the front. Head last. All right. 2 more. Need a drink. So, maybe you might have noticed, maybe not, but when we're trying to take our ribs up to the ceiling, and then we pull, I ask you to pull your pubic bone and lengthen through the back. There's a tendency when you do this, of course, for the chest to come down. What we're trying to do is separate out that chest lift from the stomach pull, so that we can lift our chest and go all the way back into a back bend without letting go of this connection between our pubic bone and our spine. It takes a while to get that. So if you don't even know what I'm talking about, that's okay. Just think about it, and this will help. So this is a little kind of exercise to figure out if you're doing that, and then it really helps with the lower stomach and with the abdominal work. So we're going to take our feet apart, bend the knees, reaching the knees past the toes if you can. Now tuck your tailbone under and push your tailbone towards the mat in front of you. So if you were drawing a picture of yourself, you'd have a straight line from the shoulder blades through the waist through the sacrum, through the tailbone, and it would be on an angle. It's the best angle that you can go. Now, if you were going to do a back bend on this, then this angle would keep increasing until you were all the way at horizontal, which would be a 90. So, keeping this, we're going to inhale. My hands are fingers down on my sacrum. We're going to inhale, push our ribs up to the ceiling. Feel that, look up, and then exhale, pull the ribs down. Pull the chin down. Like we're doing a crunch, because that is essentially what we're doing. Inhale, let the ribs go up. Exhale, pull your pubic bone and your ribs together. Inhale, breathe them straight up. Exhale, pull rib cage and pubic bone together. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, pull. Get that low back as long as it'll go. Inhale, straight up. Now keep your ribs there. Exhale, pull your stomach to it. Pull your stomach actually to your spine. Inhale, push your ribs up. Exhale, pull your pubic bone to your spine. Inhale, ribs up. You can slide your hands down the backs of your legs if you want. Inhale, ribs up. Exhale, pull. 2 more. Inhale, ribs go up. Exhale, pull. Last one. Inhale, ribs up. Exhale, pull. Come up to vertical. And then, again, we're going to roll down. Head, shoulders, knees soft, waist. Feel that length. Maybe after that one you need a little bit more time there to really open that, because it'll, actually for me about this time, that starts to open really well. And then feel the pelvis hang. Hands down. This time, straighten your knees. Pull them in a little bit. Straighten the knees. And then pubic bone to chest. Feel that line go forward. Couple breaths. Now, energize through the legs, push from the balls of the feet, scoop the chest forward and come up, leading with the sternum, and then exhale, recover vertical. All right, one more back bend. So take your feet apart. So at first I started talking about segmenting. You know, working get as much as you can from your upper back. And then the second part that we've been doing, the bent knees and the tailbone, getting as much as you can from the hip sockets without dropping into the waist. So we're trying to engage this lower stomach so that we can get as much lift here, upper back extension, but as much forward extension on the hip joint as you can. You know, because if I could just tilt my pelvis back so that I had a 90-degree angle here in my hip socket, I would be in a really awesome back bend. But a lot of times what happens is we just go for the waist, which is the easiest thing to bend, but it's a really bad thing to use first, because then you don't get any of this abdominal work, and that's how people mess their backs up. All right, it takes a while to learn it. Once you learn it, you can just kind of stay back there in those back bends for a really long time. All right, so this doesn't go hands to the floor ever. If you have a really wonderful back bend, then what you're really trying to do is take your head to the back of your calves, trying to get as big of a curve as you can and maintain the standing position. All right, so take your hands back. You can interlace them, put them on your pelvis, slide them down your legs, whatever you want to do, but keep an arm position that really supports this opening and lift of the sternum. So in two parts, bend the knees, tuck your tailbone under, feel the hips extend as far forward as they're going to go today. Knees are going to stay slightly bent, they're not real bent. Feel that tailbone. Pull your pubic bone into your waist. All right, and we're going to add the upper back, and we're going to do as much as we can. So we go. Inhale, chest, forward, out, and up. Exhale, tailbone. Inhale, push out and up with your chest. Exhale, pull with your pubic bone. Reach the sit bones into your legs. Inhale, reach, chest up. Exhale, pull. And eventually up becomes back. So inhale, feel your collarbones reach to the back as the chest goes up. Exhale, pull. Keep going. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 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 Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Push down through the legs. Come up to vertical. Hands stay on your pelvis. Sit bones back. Fold. Pushing out of your chest. Knees are soft. Keep folding. Now you can stay here, or you can straighten your legs. Make sure the weight is forward, the knees are up. Keep pushing with your collarbones. If that's too much for your knees, if you can't keep your kneecaps lifted, and the weight forward, if you're just kicking back into your heels, bend your knees and go back to that first position. Keep pushing your chest. And then pushing from the balls of your feet to your collarbones. Inhale, push yourself up. Feel that whole back line lift the torso. And release. All right. One more little drink. Maybe a big drink. I'm sweating like a whatever. All right, I'm on this angle for most things, but I'm gonna face the camera for this one. So we're gonna turn our feet out 45 degrees. So, you know, this is pretty doable for just about everybody. But look down and look at your kneecaps. Make sure if you bend your knees that your knees go out over your feet. We're not going to bend our knees, but you want to make sure that you don't have the arches of your feet dropping into a medial position and letting the knee go forward. You have to make sure to keep the 3 points of the feet pressing. All right, now you need either your knees together or your heels together. If you're hyperextended, your knees are going to touch before your heels. Then you're going to take your tailbone and drop straight down. We've worked, the pelvis is pretty open in the front now from all those back bends. Get the straightest position that you have. Rotate your fingers, hands forward. All right, now we're going to do a side bend, a pure side bend. Starting from the top of the head, sequentially rolling to the side. The hips will travel a bit to the left, but we're going to make it a little harder today by taking our hand up and over our head and putting our middle finger in our ear. This is just to encourage the rotation of the head on the top of the spine. All right, so press down into the ground with the whole back line. Pull your stomach up. Just keep pressing the shoulder blades through the sit bones down into the feet. Then pull your ear towards your right shoulder, and then keep that left hand reaching so that the left shoulder blade stays down and you get this lovely stretch from the back of your skull on that left side to the inside of your left shoulder blade. Now, don't yank on your head, just feel the rotation of the jaw up to the ceiling. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can kind of do what I'm doing, just little pulls to feel the jaw glide up to the ceiling. Goes up. Yeah, so this time go up, stay there if you were doing that. Pull your stomach in, and we're just going to breathe into the left side of our neck. As you breathe, just feel that left jaw go up, and then feel your right side of the jaw go up and into that, so that you continue that rotation of the head on the top of the neck. Keep that left shoulder blade pressing down. Just keep breathing big and up and into that neck, and then let it go another ½ inch to the side. Keep pressing down with that left shoulder blade. Keep your stomach up. Everything has to be nice and long and pulled except for the neck. Now we're going to go a little bit more to the side, but you're going to think about it going to the side because you're inhaling into that left armpit, and the armpit is going up to the ceiling, and now your head and right arm are going to hang off of that. Almost as if somebody has hooked your armpit to the ceiling with a rope, pulling that straight up. So inhale up through the armpit, exhale. Keep the head rotating. Inhale up through the armpit, exhale. Inhale up through the armpit, exhale. One more. Inhale up through that left armpit, exhale. Now think about this lower rib, this line of the ribs, the fusion of the ribs in the front. Inhale, lift that up, exhale. Inhale, ribs go straight up, Exhale, feel the curve. Inhale, push the ribs up. Exhale, relax that right side. Inhale, ribs go straight up, not over. Exhale. One more here. Inhale, push the ribs straight up. Exhale. Now the waist, right above the hip crest. Inhale, open that line. Exhale, so press down into that left heel and push the ribs away from the hip. Inhale, and you'll start going a little more sideways. Exhale. Inhale, open. Exhale. Inhale, create space on that left side. Exhale. One more. Inhale, open. Exhale. Now release your arm. This one is out here, or you could have been using that to feel those different parts. We're just going to shift a little bit to the left, and we're going to hang. Just feel the head hanging, and then see if you can really get that stretch through the quadratus. So that's top of your left hip in the back, and then to the floating ribs. Couple more. Just breathing that open, hanging. Relax. Over. Breathe. Couple more. Keep that hip going forward. Don't let your weight drift back to your heels. Now we're going to press down into that left leg. Press the heel down and sequentially roll up. The opposite of what we did. Feel the shoulder blade come down. Take your head up, close your eyes. And then just get a sense of how different that left side is than the right. Couple more breaths just right here. It's always good to really acknowledge the difference. All right, open the eyes. Now we're going to do the same thing to the left. So the left arm comes up and over, middle finger in the ear, and then pull. Easy. Couple times. Feel your jaw glide up. Do that again. Just head on the top of the spine. Let it go. Head on the top of the spine. Let it go. Head on the top of the spine. Let it go. One more time. Jaw up. Press down with that right hand. Breathe. Feel the jaw on the right side go up with the neck on the inhale. Straight up. And then exhale. See if you can get a little bit more rotation. Keep doing that. So we're always going up. Because if you can expand and extend this right side, you'll curl over more to the left. Because you're making the right side longer than the left side. And we don't want to crunch into this. We want to extend into it. Couple more. Make sure to keep this right shoulder blade pressing down. If you pull it up, you're going to lose half of your stretch. Keep your pelvis forward. All right. Going to the armpit. Inhale, lift that right armpit straight up to the ceiling. Exhale, let your head and left arm go to the side. Feel the curve in the upper back only. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, upper back. Inhale, straight up. Exhale, curve, just release, just in that upper back. We've done this forward and back already. Now we're just doing it side. Segmenting. Inhale, straight up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, straight up into that armpit. Exhale. Now, going to the ribs. Take the right ribs. Inhale straight up. Exhale. Over. Inhale straight up. Exhale. Inhale straight up. Breathe them up. Exhale. Inhale. Up they go. Exhale. Inhale, ribs up. Exhale. One more. Inhale, ribs up, straight up. Exhale, just upper back. Pressing down into your right heel. Now inhale, push the ribs away from your hip crest. Exhale. A little bit more into the waist. Inhale, push. That's important because you get that nice length. And then exhale, just kind of relax into that space. Again, from the hip. Inhale, push out. Exhale. Inhale, push out. Exhale. One more here. Inhale, push out. Exhale. Now, release your arm, both arms, shifting. You can see I'm shifted over a little to the right. And we're just going to try to hang off of this hip crest. Make sure that your tailbone is dropping down so you're not jamming into your waist. It's just a side bend. You should feel all that work right here. Breathe. Now press down into the right heel. Roll yourself up. When you get there, close your eyes. Hopefully you're back to even, although usually, you know, the side that I just worked feels a little different than the other side, but I'm way more even than I was. All right, so we're going to take our feet and we're going to rotate them back to the front. And we're going to do just one more roll down. So pull your jaw into your throat and then drop the chin. Now just spend some time feeling in the neck and the back of the skull go straight up. And then feeling the jaw push in, feel that rotation. And now let your shoulders go. Breathe up into that space between the blades. Lift your stomach. Inhale, the back of the ribs up. Exhale, curve over. Keep that waist down. That's starting to feel pretty good. Now feel the floating ribs go up. Exhale, drop the weight of the torso, keep your stomach. We'll do one more right there. Floating ribs, push up with your breath. Exhale. Now bend your knees. Fold down into that nice easy hang position and feel the low back go up on the inhales. And then exhale, fold a little bit more. Now, taking your tailbone, drop it down, feel the curve all the way up the front, lift up. All right, so we did all this slow work, forward, back, side, and side. We're going to do one more side, actually Yeah, 2 more, but the one is at the end. I'm moving my mat all over the place, although this is the best mat for this carpet. All right, so going back to this position of the feet, I usually do a breathing exercise here. I'm going to cut that out because I'm going so slow. I'm not going to get really to everything that I want. So what we're going to do is just take our left hand, push it out, and feel our hips go to the right. So our hips are going to go to the right. And as they go to the right, make sure they're going right and slightly forward so that you feel the weight on the ball of your foot and your second toe. Do not let your knees bend. So long spine, push. Then you're just going to take this left foot and put it either on your ankle or you can pull it up above your knee, and you're going to keep reaching to the left. It's a side tree. Why are we doing this? We did all of that lateral work. Now we're going to work that side. So that left side is lifting up and curving over. The right side is holding. So just keep breathing, but when you breathe, feel yourself go up and over on that left side. Keep pressing through that right hip. And it's a bit of a counterbalance. That left arm is pushing out, and that right hip is reaching forward and over that left foot. Just a couple more breaths here. Keep it working, and then inhale, come up and stand. All right. Now we're going to do that much to the other side. So what's important is that you never collapse. So when I say breathing up and over, it's that sensation that you would have if we walked to the edge of the cliff and I said, look over. You wouldn't just plop yourself over. You'd pull your weight up, shift it away from the cliff, and look over so that your weight commitment is away from the cliff. That's what we're doing here. We're going up and over. All right. Stretch, chest up, arms out, sit bones down. Reach the right arm, left arm goes. Pick that right leg up and then put it where you're going to work it. Reach to the right. Make sure your hip is going side, left side, and forward. Now we're going to breathe the right ribs up and over. Keep going. One more, up and over. Now push down, come up, and rotate your feet forward. Now that's kind of an odd balance. I mean, usually when we do tree, we're vertical, and what we're doing with that is just trying to give those muscles that we just lengthened. I mean, we spent a lot of time on those side bends. Something to do to integrate that new length into a pattern that required that it work. All right? So, one more balance. So you're going to shift your weight to your right leg, arms out. Cross your left ankle just above the knee. Now we're going to do a one-legged squat. We're going to try to take our chest down to our thigh, or get as far forward as you can. Mainly what we're trying to do is feel what happens in the standing leg as we constantly ask the thigh to pull back and into the pelvis. All right, so shift your weight, cross the ankle over. Now lift up, and then slight forward bend, and we go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, pull that sit bone back. Inhale, push the chest. Exhale, fold by pulling your sit bone back. Inhale, push the chest. Exhale, pull that right thigh into your pelvis. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull. One more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull. Press down, come up, and shake that foot out. It's so much harder balancing on a carpet. So my foot is feeling that work. All right, shifting to the left. Cross over. Inhale, up you go. Exhale, pull back into the socket. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull back. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull that thigh into the socket and fold. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull the thigh back into the socket, fold. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, fold. One more. Inhale, chest forward. Exhale, pull it back. Now feel your foot press into the floor, come up, and release. Wiggle those hips a little bit. Yeah. That's a really wonderful balance. I really like it for the increased flexion. It's a great stretch for piriformis. It's hard. It can go down further. We don't go far enough on that with our chest to really put our knee at any kind of risk. It's a low position. It's not a lotus position. All right. So we're going to come to a straddle. James, you might want to change this now or not. Just see. So we're going to come to kind of a medium straddle. Put our hands down. Make sure that the outside edge of your feet are parallel. And then just bend your left leg. Pull that sit bone back. Turn that left toe in as much as you can. And then for me, this is really getting the outside of my shin. So that is what stops me. It's not the inside of my right thigh, that inner thigh line, that adductor line. It's not my hip. I feel like I have a strap underneath my foot that goes to my fibular head, and it's super tight. And it is. So this is what we're working on, just feeling that. And then push up and out of that. Turn the toes of the right foot way in, and then the same thing. Just easy bend. If you can go way down because you don't have this restriction, then go. But try to keep yourself fairly parallel. And then stretch up and out of that. All right. Now bend that left knee again. And take your arms to the side. Make sure this right knee stays tight. If this becomes too much, put your hands down. So bend that knee. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, bend the right leg. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale. Bend the left leg. Inhale, stretch up, exhale. Right leg, fold into that. Inhale, up you go. Exhale, hands can be here, here, here. Inhale, up. Exhale, right. Inhale, push. Exhale, left. Inhale, push, exhale, right. Inhale, push, exhale, left. Inhale, up, exhale, right. Inhale, up, exhale, left. Inhale, up, exhale, one more. Inhale, up, exhale, fold, inhale, up, exhale, fold, inhale, up, hands down, hang forward. Recover that. Turn your feet out 45 degrees. And we're going to shift our weight to our left leg and come down into a squat. Heels down. Right leg is straight. Now, if you can, you're going to wrap left arm in the front of the shin, right arm behind. I'm just going to stay right here and let my hip adjust. Make sure your right knee is engaged. All right, press down, come up and out of that, and then we'll shift over to our right leg. Same thing. Sinking down. Wrap it if you can. Feel the stretch on the inside of that left leg. Try to keep your arch lifted on the right foot. Forgot to say that on the other foot. All right, press down and come up. Now hands on the ground for this. So similar to what we did with the legs parallel, just a shift back and forth so that we can absorb the stretch that we just worked. So we're going to try to go all the way down. You might have to maneuver the straight leg a little bit to make that. So we're going to inhale here, and then we're going to exhale down. Now inhale when you come through. We're not going to come to straight legs. We're just going to keep the knees bent. And we're going to exhale, shift. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, down. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, down. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, down. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, fold. 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 One more. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, fold. Inhale, pull through. Exhale, fold. This time, inhale, stretch up. Rotate the toes in. And then elbows to the ground. And then just relax here. Push yourself up. Maybe creep the feet in just a little bit. Toes turn slightly in. Now we're going to move our left hand so that it's kind of in the middle of our chest. We're going to just push that right arm straight up to the ceiling. Twist. So we're just going to inhale, lift that right. Exhale, try to fold into the left. I'm going to cut this a little short. Just breathing up through that right side. one more. Then take that arm down. And left arm up. Push into the twist, breathe. Inhale, exhale, release that. Now we're going to bend this right knee. Pull it in just a little bit. Bend the knee. And then reach your left hand to the outside of your foot. Pull your face down on your knee. Feel that hip socket. Pull back. And then if you can straighten this leg, straighten it. But don't take your face off of your knee. If you have a lot of flexibility here, take your left cheek and put it on the outside of your knee. And release this. Come into the center. Just let yourself hang a little bit. I'm actually not really hanging, I'm kind of holding myself up. Turn the toes of the left leg in. Walk over to the left side. And same thing, breathe. Pulling the hip back and up and into the socket. And release that. Go back wide enough so you can put your elbows down. Just let yourself rock back and forth. Release that. Creep the feet in. Not all the way. Bend the knees, flatten your back, and come up. All right. My head is gone. All right. So coming up to standing, I'm going to change this again. We don't have a zoom. Now that's too much. Sorry, you guys. I think that's good.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. Thanks, though. All right. So we're going to take our feet apart, 45 degrees, or a little less if you want. And so we're going to do these side bends. Our hands are going to be in a particular position. So when I'm going to the right, that's the hand that I grab with. And I'm going to start with my thumb. And I'm going to rotate the palm to the ceiling. And then I'm going to grab sequentially all my fingers. As I get to my little finger, that's the most inward rotation on that shoulder. All right, so we're going to go over to the left first. Take our arms up, grab the thumb with the right hand. Inhale, push up and back. Now exhale, push from the left heel out that left hand. Just part way. That's part one. And then you're going to do that again. Inhale, make that line longer, and then exhale, go over a little bit more. And inhale, up. Exhale, release. Grab your right thumb. Inhale, push up and back. Exhale, just a little bit over. Now, push from the heel to the heel. Inhale, go long. Exhale, over a little bit more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Grab index finger. Inhale, up and back. Keep that left arm straight. Exhale, reach. Now push the line long. Inhale, long. Exhale, go over more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Grab index finger of the right hand. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, over. Now push that line. Inhale, go long. Exhale, over a little bit more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Grab middle finger. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, reach to the right. Now push that line. Inhale, long. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Release. Middle finger, right hand. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, part of the way. Inhale, push longer. Exhale, more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Ring finger, left hand. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, over. Inhale, longer. Exhale, more. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, over. Inhale, push it longer. Exhale, a little bit more. Inhale, up. Exhale, last one, little finger. Inhale, rotate the palm to the ceiling. Exhale, over, pushing out. Inhale, out. Exhale, over. Inhale, up. Exhale, release. Left one. Grab the right little finger, inhale, up and back. Exhale, part of the way. Inhale, push it long. Exhale, over you go. Inhale, up, release. Rotate your feet in. Yep. It's more work on the shoulders than anything. All right. We're just going to roll ourselves down. Feel your feet. Drop your head. Lift your belly. Go through your back. Bend the knees. All the way down. Feels good. Come down to the mat. And over into the corpse for a couple. Now feel your spine. It has flexed, extended, twisted, worked all the attachments all the way out to your hands and your feet. It's a good way to start the year. Big inhale. Exhale, roll to your right side. And come on up to sitting. Well, that's enough for me. So that was Monday. This is 2021. Thank you all for your support. Thank you for being there. Schedule for our holiday interim, or actually a winter interim session, will be up tomorrow. Namaste and enjoy the rest of your day.